Hi, I'm Anna Griffin with Coco magazine, and today we are behind the green with Who Killed the Electric Car director Chris Paine.
All right, well, this is beautiful Culver City. This is California's newest state park, and they're basically restoring this old oil and gas exploration area. And we're going to go up the hill in the Tesla and show you the house.
We're at the gorgeous Marrakesh house, his residence here in Los Angeles, which is a fully sustainable, gorgeous retreat.
They pulled most of the oil and natural gas during World War II and thereafter. And when they abandoned wells, this land all became sort of open for development. Marrakesh House was one of 4 houses they built sort of at the gateway to this complex. So one of our ideas was to transform that house from being a gateway fossil fuel house to a gateway renewable energy house. Here we are, that's Burnt Tompkins. So our idea for the garage is that you can't pull a gasoline car into this garage. It's only for electric cars.
Chris, thank you so much for showing us your really, really cool garage with an even cooler car. I love the Tesla.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to get my own, I think, one day.
Good, or just come by and borrow this car.
Yeah, I'll take you off on that.
Okay.
Okay, so now we've seen your car. Please can you show us some of the aspects that make Marrakesh House really, truly sustainable and unique?
Yeah, well, right above us, that's edge of the first solar array.
You want to go up?
Yeah, we'll go up. We'll go up and take a look. But first, let's do the grand entrance.
Okay. Now, the paint is obviously all VOC-free, correct?
Yes, we were trying to do fairly eco job on everything we did here, and that included the paint. We wanted to sort of match the colors of Morocco and Marrakesh. So we'll go up on the roof. This is probably not just completely the code, but I'll take your time. So this is the 32 panels that make up the 6 kilowatt array. Essentially, this is enough for this house, pretty much, and a good deal of the car charging. It's all connected to the internet so that we can be anywhere and check the amount of power that the house is using and generating. So this is a monitor which shows everything that's happening on the roof right now. The orange here is how much power we're using, and the green is how much power we're making. So at nighttime, when the pool pump is running, or we're charging a car or something, we're using energy. Then the sun comes up and we're making a lot more energy than we're using. But the whole model for solar is changing, because if you can finance that like your car or your house, suddenly you're buying your energy from the bank, and in like 5 or 10 years you own it. So I hope that that's a big shift in how we get solar. So this is Shrine's Tea House. It's a beautiful gazebo at the end of the pool. Shrine, who did the House of the Blues, the original House of the Blues design, a lot of the stuff on Melrose Avenue and the Temple at Burning Man. He designed this with a couple of his artist friends, so we're very happy about it.
That's absolutely stunning. So everything here was destined for the landfill, right?
That's right. I like to say that all of this came out of Culver City garbage, but I think it's really all of Los Angeles County. This is the courtyard, and if you go to Morocco, the courtyards are everywhere in these little riads. And it's a great way to bring people together. So shall we look at the Marrakesh room, or maybe the fossils?
Sure, the fossils.
Okay. We found this marble in a yard up on Roscoe Boulevard in LA. And it turns out that they're 300 million years old.
Oh my gosh.
These ammonites. So they've been brought back to the surface with this countertop. And we put them in the house because both A, they're from Morocco, and B, they represent fossil energy. Because these hills behind us are all full of fossil fuel, and we're going to make the renewable energy house. So let's have sort of the opposition between those two energies.
I love this room. It's my favorite room in the entire house.
Yeah, so this is the Marrakesh room. And our friend Charlotte Jackson designed the room. She hand-painted everything.
Ornate and intricate. I really feel like I'm in Marrakesh. What I really want to know about is, what was your genesis to really sort of get into this new way of living, where you started to consider, you know, the car you drive, to how your house is built, to what you're eating, and
Well, I think it's just baby steps all the way. Once you start driving an electric car and you get over the fact that it's so fast and all these good things about it, you really become more conscious about how you're using energy. This house came out of sort of that experience of understanding how everything's connected.
Who Killed the Electric Car? How did you get into that?
We made the film after they told us that we had to give our cars back.
Was that a really sort
that
of
was
sad
really,
time for you?
It was really, we were so angry
Yeah.
because they were feeding the public bullshit that there was no demand at all and that the batteries were the problem. And we knew from driving these cars in 5 years that there was a lot of demand. A lot of our friends wanted them. And the real reason for killing the electric car was much more complicated. And we wanted to tell that story.
Mm-hmm. And you said in about a year you'll be done with Revenge of the Electric Car?
Yes, I think this time next year we'll be probably done shooting.
Okay, can you give us an overview, a snippet?
Well, when we last saw the electric car, it was buried in the deserts of Arizona. And in the 5 years since then, electric car is back from the dead in many ways. Every car maker really in the world is either developing or announced production of an electric car in the next couple of years.
All right, so between now and say 2012, what are the EV brands to look out for?
Go to pluginamerica.com.
Okay.
They have a list of every car when it's coming out. The Volt's supposed to be here at the end of 2010. Nissan, Leaf, Mitsubishi's, iMeave, Ford has cars in the works. The real test will be what cars are available for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Not tomorrow, but today. And as of now, the count is still, with the exception of the Tesla, 0. That's going to change. So that's the quick tour.
I love it.
You know, you could make the argument here that this element or the other element isn't necessarily the best eco choice. Our argument is that you don't have to be a purist. You just do the best job you can.
So you see, sustainability can be sexy, chic, and cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Behind the Green.